G0d.
Governor Umahi says God will give us a president like Buhari in 2023. Plus, don't use military force on bandits, says t-Gumi. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. Very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, the WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. If this is your first time of seeing any of our video, do take a step further, subscribe and turn on notification bell so you'll be one of the first person to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. Governor Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, has expressed the hope that someone with a good heart like President Muhammadu Buhari will emerge as his replacement in 2023. This is realistic, as he noted that it is too early to engage in the politics of 2023, as he observed that it is a distraction for the president and the state governors. The governor, who just came back from the presidential villa in Abuja, where he visited President Muhammadu Buhari, also noted that members of different political parties from the southeast are working within their parties to ensure that they concede their presidential tickets to the region. In a statement which was made by the governor of Ebonyi State, it read thus: "Well, for me, I am very much entrenched in completing my project in the state, and I will look into politics when my tenure is remaining 1 year, which is from May 29, 2022. And I think it is the same thing for other governors of Southeast and by extension, governors of APC. My position still stands that all those political parties are making efforts in selling the need for Southeast to produce the next president. But I think that both the governors and Mr. President should not be distracted. When the elections are done and won, it should be governance. But in this country, the moment the election is completed, the next one that starts is that the masses are being cheated. So those whose job is politics and who are not into elected position or appointed position have all the time and the opportunity to do this canvassing, and I think that they are doing it and doing it very well. But I'll continue to say that the power rests in the hands of God, and God will also give us the next president who has good heart like President Muhammadu Buhari for the good of this country. We need God's own anointing for our own anointed president for the interest and unity of this country. The governor also regretted the effects of the sit-at-home order imposed by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB on the economy of the Southeast, saying, however, fear is a major reason people stay away from their work and businesses. According to him, people do not stay away because of the indigenous people of Biafra, but uncertainty over their security. And I think it is not more or less complying to the directive of the indigenous people of Biafra. It is a matter or question of fear. You know, the easiest thing to do is to carry a weapon and kill somebody, and that is what happened in the past, and that is why most people in the southeast are afraid of coming out. Even if you go now to the street and say that, or you hold an AK-47, you will see everybody will desert the street. So it is not a question of compliance, it is a question of fear. The security agency can have enough personnel in the southeast. You will find out that no southeast man wants to miss a day of work. They like to work, they are into trade, commerce, and they want to earn their daily living. So this is something that the nation Nigeria must know, and it is something that security agency must know. Security agencies must know that the whole southeast people, the duty to protect their lives is said. Meanwhile, on other news, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, a prominent Islamic cleric, has declared that the recent military force going on in Zamfara state against the bandits and herdsmen is counterproductive and may not yield the most positive results. He made this known as he cited that the authority ought to have known by now that the bandits are going nowhere and it will need a non-kinetic approach to solve the current security challenges. He made this known on his Facebook page that titled Zamfara, the Flaring of Crisis. Drawing an analogy from the experience the state has passed through, the cleric noted that this was a state that came to the limelight 20 years ago when the Sharia legal system was introduced. But he alleged if those who were at the helm of affairs promoted literacy and economic empowerment, the state could have become a shining example for others. He noted that because it was political, Sharia fizzled out, and 10 years later, cattle rustling became the order of the day. This massive movement of rustling cattle greatly reduced their population. Most of the rustling first affected the rural herdsmen, and it became more elaborate in the northwestern region. Herdsmen were left with only one of the three options: to join the rustler or pay tribute to rustlers for protection or lose their cattle. In 2014, the military intervention in the Benigariwa forest to fight cattle rustling changed the herdsmen into a resistant movement, as many innocent Fulani rural settlers were murdered, men, women and children in hundreds. So guys, here we have it. We saw the governor of Ebonyi State talking about Dave Umahi coming out to express the hope that someone somewhere in Nigeria with a good heart like President Muhammadu Buhari will emerge as his replacement in 2023. But the big question that Nigerians have been asking since he made this statement is that is there a good act in the president? Like, has the president ever done something good for Nigeria? That is what they've been asking, because he came out to say that President Muhammadu Buhari has been good to Nigerians. President Muhammadu Buhari has solved a lot of problems concerning Nigeria as a nation. So he is a good president, and he's praying that God gives us a president like President Muhammadu Buhari. Although some Nigerians have gone on to the social media, and some of their message on social media reads thus: that Dave Umahi, you are the one who needs President Muhammadu Buhari in your next generation. More comments on this came up on social media that Dave Umahi left his party to join the APC because he wants to get benefit from Mr. President. Also, in other news, we saw the cleric who is very familiar with Nigerians, talking about t-Gumi, coming out to say that Nigerians should not use military force on bandits, that using military force on the bandit is counterproductive. Some Nigerians have come out to say that t-Gumi has been supporting bandits, has been meeting with bandits now and then. He knows more about these bandits. He should help the government in fighting this criminal element. Although he has said that it will need a non-kinetic approach to solve the current security challenge. But some Nigerians have come out to ask this same question: if it is we use a non-kinetic approach according to t-Gumi, will it stop the bandit from killing, raping women, making people homeless, adopting them in their own community? Will all this stop? That is the question most Nigerians have been asking. But some Nigerians have said that they should just go into the bush and wipe out these people, since they already know that they are Fulani herdsmen and they know where they reside. So guys, what do you think about bandits? Do you think that the military should go hard on them, or do you think that they should follow the approach that t-Gumi has brought into play, that a non-kinetic approach be carried out on these bandits so as to bring them to limelight? Also, what about the statement of Governor Dave Umahi saying that God should give Nigeria a president like President Muhammadu Buhari? So guys, what do you have to say about this? Drop your comment in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share, and comment on all our videos. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. Until we come your way next time, do not forget this is DJ MTV Daily News Update. Thank you for watching till the end.
Yeah.
G0d.
People are people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJ
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ